Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we are back baby with another banging video. So in this video, man, I tell you, if Karlissa can send Cardi B this message, and it's a very darn good message, but it's just that it's coming from the wrong messenger, to be very honest. Karlissa is saying Stefondiggs is like a dog that pisses everywhere, and he's just not good enough for Cardi B because Cardi B has been reduced to being in Stefondiggs' bundle of baby mamas, and it is like literally so factual. Stefon at this point is questioning the paternity of 2 babies plus other babies on the way plus Cardi B. So Karlissa is saying to Cardi B, she's saying that Cardi B should leave Stefon and go back to Offset because she's saying Offset is the better choice because at least Offset wasn't getting women pregnant out here back to back. And you guys are going to have to listen to this for yourselves. So we're going to get into that clip of, Karlissa telling Cardi B that Stefondiggs is like a dog that pisses everywhere. He's not a good man, not a good fit for her. And we're going to come back and talk some more because I have a lot to say about that. So let's take a look at this clip together, guys, shall we? And then I'll come back and talk some more.
Now you the 3rd baby mama, allegedly. And these is toddlers. He got toddlers. Okay? Offset ain't brought no baby home. We don't know if he was cheating or not. He might have just been out there hanging out. We don't know for sure. Okay? Now this man say he gonna heal you. And he done fucked up these last 2 hoes. You see where I'm going with this? We don't trade our dog in to get a new dog, and we don't know if that dog is potty trained or not. At least you know where your dog piss. He pissing on the mat. Now you got this motherfucker, he pissing everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Then on top of that, now the kids get 50%, maybe 30% of their daddy. All for a ninja that ain't finna spend 50% with his own. We got to do better, ladies. We got to be show like we show when we jump up out of these marriages and these relationships, especially when we got children involved. Now, what y'all should have did was went over there and got y'all one of them husbands like Nicki Minaj got. Now, he might have had some problems in the past, but he repented and got his life together. And he ain't running around here pissing on all these mats. You see where I'm going with this? Get you one of them Nicki Minaj's, honey. Don't. Them Billy D's ain't no good for you. He ain't never been no good for you.
Karlissa is definitely somewhat correct. Somewhat, because I don't believe that Cardi B should go back to Offset because whenever a man cheats on a woman, and especially when he does it repeatedly, that is abuse. And I don't think that Cardi B should subject herself to such shame and ridicule. I believe that she should move on from both Offset and Stefondiggs because she's not the 3rd baby mama. She's maybe somewhere between number 5 or number 8. And there are a lot of other allegations out there about Stefondiggs, being into men. No, let me say this. If Stefondiggs is into men as well as women, I believe that is nobody's business, because chances are that might have been a discussion he's had with Cardi B, and people are just out here judging this man wrongfully. And it could be that he's a straight guy, but he just has a particular style about him, and many people are just misreading that to be gay. So we really don't know. But as it relates to Cardi B, I believe that Cardi B is not going to have any luck whatsoever when it comes to men and dating. She basically is proud to be a pretty girl and having all the procedures. But if men cheated on Halle Berry, they will, Beyonce, Cardi B is gonna get cheated on just the same, especially if she accepts that kind of behavior and that kind of lifestyle. Cardi B owes it to herself to date and take her time to know people before getting involved with them. And it seems as though that's where she has fallen short. She's not putting in the work to date and take her time to know these men. So as such, if she doesn't shift that energy, she will be caught in a repeated cycle. Yes, Stefondiggs is definitely going to bring Cardi B a lot of shame and humiliation, because once a player is going to always be a player. He's not just going to change like that overnight. I do believe that Stefondiggs wants to do right by Cardi B, because Cardi B, her name is big. She's getting a lot of attention, and that is mutually benefiting and rewarding to him. So as such, he's going to treat Cardi B better, and he's going to ensure that the world sees him treating Cardi B a lot better. But when it comes to Offset and Stefondiggs, I don't think Cardi B should go back to Offset. Not because you were married to someone and you have kids with them. It doesn't mean that you should consistently allow people to abuse you. Someone cheating on you repeatedly, that's a form of abuse, and no woman should subject themselves to such behavior. I wish Cardi B all the happiness that this life has to offer, but I do hope that she steps away from Stefondiggs once she sees it's not going to work. I'm not saying that she should do so now. I believe she can give it some time to see what direction this guy is moving in. And if she realizes that he's not changing, step away. Get some therapy, get some really good friends, and she can always date and hang out, and it's quite okay. But I also realize that she's very fertile, and it seems to be in her DNA, so she has to be careful with intimacy as well and ensure that she keeps herself safe and protected. But that's all I have to say. Karlissa is partially correct, just wrong messenger, but she's partially correct. But I don't agree that Cardi B should go back to Offset. Offset was far too disrespectful to Cardi B, and even how he spoke about her after, their legal separation, saying that he has never left them better than when they first met. Literally saying that he has broken down that woman. Definitely should not be given a second chance. Offset is a boy, and oftentimes these boys will never learn to become men. So Offset, Stefondiggs, two of the same kind. But I do see Stefondiggs, stepping up to the ladder, but I think he's going to have a problem with being faithful. But Cardi B is already putting out there saying that she doesn't mind sharing. It's just how you go about it. And Cardi B needs to understand that once you're sharing your man with another woman, you're sharing a lot of things also. And women are spiteful and vindictive. So she's not going to win in that category. But we're going to see what happens. Let me know what's your take on this matter, guys. Leave your comment below. So while you're at it, do all you need to support your girl. Stay safe, stay blessed. Peace.